Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Bashed Helmet Farm. It is raining today, and our watering can is in the shop. We don't have to water any crops. We're just gonna pick whatever has grown. And then today is a very special day, everyone. Today is a mushroom day. We're going down into those mines. Oh. Let's keep the hops for brewing. I think we need another gold star corn, do we not? We do. We need 2 more, actually. So we'll sell these. I'm gonna drop off everything that I don't need. That's gonna go in the bin. I know we're super excited about this Dwarf Scroll 4, which will allow us to finally finish our studies of our ancestral tongue and hang out and chat and shop with the dwarf in the mines. But it's gonna have to wait, because today is Mushroom Day, man. It's Mushroom Day, and Mushroom Day takes priority. So, we got some mail. What's in the mail? What's in the mail? Quick, Linus. Oh, you sent me a sashimi. Oh, that's so super helpful. Sashimi is what I take with me into the mines for food. Alright, that's it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get maximum mushroomage today. Let's get fat stacks of cash. The mushroom level, if my calculations are correct, and we can't rely on that. Let's be serious, guys. We have to really hope that I can subtract 10 from a number. Should be on floor 101. So if we just go to floor 100... and then jump down this ladder. Oh yes! It's a mushroom level. So, I just need to dispatch these slimes because I have my priorities. I'm a dwarf, I'm a freaking dwarf, and these guys have to go. And we're also gonna mine the gold ore. Partly because I'm a dwarf. Oh, this is a small level. Alright, well I guess that's okay. We'll go quickly back and forth, up and down, up and down. Hup. And mushrooms! Oh, this is much better. Oh, look at this. And we get amethyst as well. Amethyst is good news. I have been doing some thinking, guys. I've been doing some assessment of my current situation. I have a great big checklist that somebody sent to me for completionist gameplay styles, which basically covers everything that we would need to do a completionist run of the game. And it includes a lot of really useful information, and I was also looking at information on the wiki and doing all kinds of research and thoughts and thinking and whatnot. And I came to a conclusion. We are no longer going to try to date... what's his name? What is his name? I don't even remember his name, that's how into him I am. Sebastian. We're not gonna do Sebastian after all, because I just can't, man. I just can't. I just don't like him. I don't like him at all. And so Orist is going to be a very forward-thinking, progressive dwarf, and she's going to go for Abigail. Orist is, you know, very flexible in terms of who she could be attracted to. She's very fortunate in that way. And she's decided that Abigail is far dwarfier than Sebastian. First of all, Abigail friggin' eats rocks, man. She eats them. You give her gems for presents, and she puts them in her mouth, and she eats them. She also, I was looking into how she behaves after marriage. She goes adventuring. Now, I don't know if everyone does that, and I'm just, you know, I'm not, you know, fully informed about how marriage works in this game because I've never done it. But I know she goes adventuring in the morning sometimes if you're married to her. And she'll sometimes make you bombs instead of cooking you breakfast to take into the mines. And she seems like an all-around fairly dwarfy kind of lady. Probably the dwarfiest we can get. I know Leah is very easy, and Leah is very just lovely person. I mean, you can't not like Leah, even though she's a fictional character. She's a lovely fictional character. Just a sweetheart. Ooh, iron bar, thank you. She's too elfish for me, you know? She's too elfish for Urist. She loves trees and nature, being outside, and Abigail is more of a dwarfy type. So Abigail is the one that we're gonna go for, I think. So we need to be picking up gems and gold ore. I also want to get the gold ore for Clint. I want to make friends with Clint. Clint is also very dwarfy. He's a blacksmith. He works with rocks and precious metals. He's somebody that we understand on a very deep and personal level. He's our type of human. He's the dwarfiest human that a human can be, really. We can't marry him, sadly, otherwise he would be the obvious choice. But he's not into us. He's not into Urus. He's kind of hung up on what's her name. The other one, you know the one. I don't remember the characters' names in this game very well. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, he's not available for us. We tried to make a move, he rejected us, you know, politely but firmly, and so we're like, alright, I get it, Clint. I gotta respect your wishes. I'm gonna leave you alone. So, it's Abigail. We're going for Abigail. And, we're just gonna content ourselves with being friends with Clint. Oh, is that diamonds? Is that freaking diamonds? Oh, that is diamonds? Diamonds are the best, man. Love diamonds. Oh, wait, oh, jeez. This is a dangerous situation right here. Okay, there we go. Took care of that. Getting better with the combat stuff. And this time I'm keeping an eye on my health bar. I don't know if you guys remember what happened the last time we went on a mushroom day, but we may have gotten ourselves killed, and I believe we even lost the last 10 levels of the mines. So... Ooh, I didn't see you for a second there, buddy. Take that void essence, though. Another person... I'm gonna focus more on being social. We haven't been doing much social. We haven't been doing social. I don't know, I feel like I should also be digging up stuff here. Maybe I'll wait until my... I don't know, not today. Today's not a day for digging. Today is a day for collecting mushrooms. Gotta stay focused. Actually, health is reduced a little bit there. Let's just be careful. It is 12:20 p.m. now. We're doing very well. We've got lots of mushrooms already. Gonna get lots more. And I know it's probably not the most exciting activity to watch, but we have stuff to talk about. I've got like a whole new list. Like, whoa! I didn't click all those times, guys. That was weird. I'm swinging my sword like crazy. Urist, you gotta listen to me. I am your glob. You have to do what I say. If I don't push buttons, you don't do nothing. You're like a little puppet, a little marionette dwarf living in a human world. We should make like a sitcom or something. Anyway, I had somebody comment that they don't really watch my Stardew videos anymore because they discovered that I wasn't really doing anything special with it. And so they've seen it done a million times before, and they're just kind of not that interested anymore. And, you know, I get that. I don't expect this series to be for everyone. I know it is not my highest viewed series on my channel, but I'm okay with that. I'm gonna keep doing it anyway. I don't do this series because I'm like, look at this fascinating game that no one's ever heard of, or anything crazy like that. Pretty much everyone has played Stardew. And, you know, if you haven't played it but you just want to watch a Let's Play, there's already 1,000 other Let's Plays online. And some of them do really interesting things. Some of them find exploits and cheats and hacks and stuff. Some of them, you know, have some crazy goal that they're trying to achieve, or they set a challenge where they're not allowed to do certain things. And that's more exciting to watch, and I get that. I don't take that personally at all. For me, I feel like the draw of this series, if anyone is drawn to it, I don't think it'll be because I'm doing anything super exciting, but it would be because this is kind of the series where, like, this is the game I put on and I just kind of go on autopilot. I don't have to think too much about what I'm doing. Like, especially on a day like today, I'm doing the same thing over and over and over again. And that kind of frees me up to kind of just have some deep thoughts, basically. It's kind of like, you know, you have, like, shower thoughts. You guys know shower thoughts where you, like, you're in the shower and you basically wash yourself on autopilot, and it kind of frees up your brain to think about other things, and you have all these crazy random thoughts in the shower. And then the moment you step out of the shower, this is the downside of shower thoughts, is the moment you get out of the shower, they tend to kind of vanish as the rest of your day and reality kind of rushes back into your head, and you forget all those things. Or like if you have a really amazing dream but you just can't quite remember it, this is a similar kind of situation too, where you're like, oh man, that was so great, what was it? But my day has rushed in and taken over my brain, and I have stuff that I have to think about and stuff that I have to do now, so too bad. And I think the reason I like doing something like that with making a video, like, I could just play by myself and let my mind wander, but then I would lose all those thoughts, because as soon as I turn off the game, or as soon as something interesting happens in the game, it kind of pushes that thought right out. And if I'm recording it and making a video out of it, then... Leave me alone, bat. I'm leaving. Then, like, you know, not only am I putting this up for you guys to watch, but I can go back and watch it. And remember the thoughts that I had. And they can be really interesting sometimes. And a lot of times, like, I'll rewatch a video and be like, oh yeah, like, I totally forgot about that. Oh, I'm really glad that I recorded that in a video. So, yeah, this is kind of like, this whole series is kind of like me hanging out with you guys. And just doing very pleasant, but fairly mindless and repetitive tasks for the most part. And just letting my mind go and seeing what it comes up with. And sometimes I think I'm very funny, and sometimes I think I am very clever, and sometimes I'm just, you know, not. Probably more often than not, I'm just, you know, whatever. But that's okay, because it's worth it for the occasional bit of like, ooh, I'm really glad that I have that recorded, and I can remember that thought now. So... Oh, I thought I killed you, slime. Oh, I'm so confused. See, now I'm getting distracted by real thoughts. Almost getting Urist killed. I'm sorry about that, Urist. I'm gonna pay better attention now. It's 5:50 p.m. We've got some pretty good stacks of mushrooms in there. Let's just... Oh wow, we have a completely full inventory as well. That's okay. There's a diamond there. We've got some geodes. We've got some iron metal bars. Hardwood, a bomb. Gems, like, but look at these mushrooms, man. Fat stacks of cash. That's what we're gonna get, guys. What kind of stacks of cash? Fat ones. Fat ones. Because there's so much money in them. We want, like, huge piles of money. As for what we're gonna do with that money, I've got some ideas. I'm actually thinking it may be about time to get a horse soon. To assist with the whole moving around business, which we have to do quite a lot of, really. And especially if we're going to be trying to focus on gift giving and being social a little bit more. In order to do that, we need to be able to get around the map quickly, because we have to find people all over the place. They're not going to come to us, guys. They're not going to come and visit Bashed Helmet Farm. Those lazy jerks. Do you have any friends like that? I definitely have some friends like people that are very dear to me, and I care very much about them. But they're never like, hey, can I come over your place and hang out? Or I'll invite them over, and they'll be like, oh, no, sorry, I don't have any time. I'm sorry, I can't. But you could come visit my place. And it's always, come visit my place and, you know, bring beer or bring a bottle of wine. And I gotta admit, like, it's not, like, the best feeling, you know? I want that gem. What can I drop here? This lead rod is probably only worth, like, 25 Gs. Sap. I probably have tons. Oh, the clay. Oh, I don't need this clay. Clay is pretty much useless at this point. There's not much that we need clay for, and we have tons of it. Was it emerald that I got? It was an emerald. Awesome. Awesome. I also noticed, by the way, I was doing a little inventory of what I have found, and checking things off on my checklist, and I only need, I think, 4 more, not counting the Dwarf Scroll 4. I have counted that already. So, aside from that, I need 4 more minerals or artifacts to donate. I gotta kill you. I could just leave him here, but I can't do it. I just can't. Oh, is that coal? Coal is useful too. Maybe I will drop the sap. For the stone? I'll need stone for various things. Mixed seeds, those could be useful. I feel like I have a use for the sap. I don't have a use for this lead rod, and it's not going to sell for much. I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it there on the ground. Maybe another adventurer. Another adventurer in this little podunk town. Maybe someone will get lost. And they can use that rod to fend off all the monsters. I think that would be nice, wouldn't it? Mushrooms, mushrooms, mushrooms. I really do love mushrooms in real life. Although, please do not eat any mushrooms that look like these ones in real life, guys. Where I live here in Europe, there are lots of edible mushrooms in the forest. I have never actually gone mushroom picking. In the... If we're counting the whole time that I've been living in Europe, I've been in Europe for like 8.5 years. And I've been in this country for 7.5 years. And in all that time... Come here, you! Come here! Come here, taste my sword. Oh, I thought you were dead already. Whew, sorry, Urist. Health is getting low again. Maybe I'll, uh-oh. Bats incoming. Let's get the heck out of here. I don't feel like fighting off a swarm of bats. There we go. But yeah, in this country, picking mushrooms in the fall is a really popular hobby, and one that I am super interested in taking up. Like, I really, really want to go mushroom picking. And I have wanted to since I moved here, and I have still never managed to go. This past year, there was a good reason, and that was there wasn't much of any mushrooms to pick because it was very dry. But I'm hoping that next year there will. Like, every year I make plans with somebody. Oh yeah, we're gonna go picking mushrooms. We're gonna go picking mushrooms. We never freaking go. Never. I've never managed it. And I can't go by myself because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. And even though there are many edible mushrooms, there are also some mushrooms that will kill you, or at least make you very sick. So I want to go with someone who really knows what they're doing. And yeah, it just hasn't worked out so far. I'm working on it though. I really do hope that I get to go soon. But I do know that red-capped mushrooms are generally bad news. I've heard that some people will use them for psychedelic purposes, but I think that's very dangerous because this particular type of mushroom can be really, like, deathly toxic. Like, there are some mushrooms that people use for psychedelic purposes which are pretty safe, more or less, but not the red-capped ones. Not the red-capped ones. I do not recommend ever... Oh dear. Health is getting low. Let's eat a sashimi. What time is it? Oh, it's after 11 p.m. You know what? Maybe it's time to go home. We can go home rather than eating the food. And count our frickin' mushrooms. Check this out, man. Let's go to the bus stop. Let's go home. This is exciting. This is very exciting. Oh, yeah. Think how much money we're about to get, you guys. Just think about it. I'm gonna sell you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. And I think maybe I'll keep the emeralds. Let's see. I've got my notes here. Abigail does like quartz. Almost everyone that I'm trying to befriend likes quartz, actually. I have a list here. My list is I want to befriend Shane for blue chickens. He likes hot peppers, which I think I have some. George likes vegetables. I just like George. I think he's cool. I think he's very grouchy and very dwarfish. Clint doesn't like quartz, but he likes all other gems and also metal bars. Willie likes quartz, Abigail likes quartz and all the other stuff, the dwarf likes all the gems including quartz, and the wizard likes void essence and quartz. So maybe I don't need the... Well, I could use it for Clint. I could give that to Clint. The diamond, I think I'm going to sell the diamond. That's sold. Topaz, I'll probably sell the topaz. I don't know, well, let's do some unloading in here. Grab my bait here. Let's see. We'll put fiber and stone and wood and sap in here. I gotta really focus here. Whatever I was talking about a moment ago is completely gone out of my mind. Put these in there and those and all the other things. Bombs, cave carrots. I don't know why I have cave carrots in here. They should be in the fridge, really. I don't know if I can cook them yet. I certainly will be cooking them eventually. Fire quartz. Alright. So... I think maybe for Clint, I'll just give him copper bars. Because I can go take a mining day and just get tons of copper ore, and they cook up so fast. It's very easy. And I can just sell these other gems. I'll keep the amethyst for Abigail. Because that's her favorite. So we'll hold on to those. And save them for birthdays and stuff like that. Hardwood will go in here, and I think these mixed seeds are in here as well. Can take out the rest of my stuff. Tomorrow we're definitely going to the museum and drop that off. And then we're gonna go say hi to Dwarf. Dwarf, he likes gems, including quartz. So, Dwarf, I will befriend as quickly as possible. Those will go in the fridge. Alright, so let's sell these other gems. Let's get cash money from them. I think that should be the priority right now. Boom, boom. And let's arrange things here. I like to have the axe there, the scythe. No, that way. Bait, we'll stick the bait there. I need to remember to check my crab pots more often as well. I have some on the beach, and I wanted to make one more to put here on the farm for the freshwater things. I'm doing very completionist. I really have the whole checklist. Let's go put these carrots in the fridge. Where's my cat, by the way? I don't know if I have any recipes for them yet. No, I don't seem to. But I will get one eventually, so that's okay. Is Meep in here? Meep, cool. No, I gotta go find Meep. Meep, cool, where are you? Playing hide and seek again. Oh, there's probably mushrooms in here. Let's grab them and add them to the to the pile in the box right now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Alright, and tomorrow, I have a feeling the cat will be waiting for me in the house. I think he usually is, if it's after a certain time. Just sneaks in the back somewhere. Boom, boom, boom. Even one more purple mushroom. Check that out. Alright, I think that's it for today. There he is. There's Meep. Hey, Meep. It's a good boy. Okay. I'm going to bed. Good night. Good night. Level up foraging. Can make a warp totem to the farm. Meh. But okay. Axe proficiency. That's good. And... oh my gosh. Look at that. We like doubled the money that we had. That is spectacular. So we'll have to make some plans for what we're going to buy. I may go for the horse stable. I think I'm going to hold off on the other animals because they suck up a lot of time. And we don't really need them for much just yet. So I may put that on hold. But I'm checking Mushroom Day off of my list. And I'll make a note here when the next trip to the mines will be. And what floor it'll be on. And I've got all kinds of plans for the next few days, guys. This is very exciting. I better get to work. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks very much for watching. If you liked it, go ahead and click the like button. If you got anything to say, leave me a comment. I'll be really happy to hear from you. And I really hope you enjoyed this episode. See you guys later. Bye-bye.